Okay, well, we just finished Blue Hawaii. She's very happy.
Yes, lots of singing.
Lots
And,
of singing.
and it was hilarious.
Okay, so Elvis plays Chadwick Gates or Chad Gates. It looks like they kind of went back to the formula a little bit of GI Blues in the sense his character just arrives back home in Hawaii after doing 2 years in the service. And Elvis must be embracing right now the fans wanting him to sing because he sang like every 30 seconds there was another song.
Yes, and they were all good.
Oh, good.
I kept saying, I love that song. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, it is probably one of his most popular movies. Not probably. It is. No, it's probably his most popular movie. Is what I really meant to say. Big hit. He went to set and fell in love with Hawaii very fast, and eventually it caused him to have 3 movies set in Hawaii. One is Blue Hawaii, Girls, Girls, Girl, and Paradise Hawaiian Style. He also, when he first got there, he did a concert, a benefit concert for the Pearl Harbor Memorial to be built.
Oh,
So
nice.
he raised $64,000. It was a good chunk towards putting the memorial together, and then of course later in his career, in 1973, he did the worldwide largest broadcast ever concert with Aloha from Hawaii. So he had a lot of history with Hawaii, and he loved it very much. So it's kind of nice that it was also one of his most successful movies ever. So the main story is that he comes from a very successful family, and he's trying to make his own way in the world. And his mother's played by Angela Lansbury.
Which, that alone you should see. Just
Yeah.
focus on her, and it's hilarious. She does an excellent job, but she is so funny.
Yeah,
Funny.
Elvis was 26 when he made the movie, and she was 36 when the movie was made. So it's sort of silly that she would play his mother, but she does a really funny, amazing job with it. I remember being a kid watching this movie and just being super annoyed by her. But that's her role, and she's super successful at it. And most of the comic relief comes from her.
And a really funny part too is their houseboy's name Ping Pong.
It's
We were like
crazy.
stunned. Where did that come from?
She first called him ping pong. We both screamed out, "Ping pong!"
What the heck?
What the? Sometimes these old movies, I swear.
So funny.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you like to rate this? Or you got any more notes that you want to talk about?
A spanking.
Oh,
There was a spanking in the movie.
yeah. One of the girls was just misbehaving a lot, and
She was
needed to be
snotty.
corrected.
But a teenage girl he spanked.
Well,
Over the knee spanking.
1961 is this movie, I think.
Well, that's the little sticker in the window, but
Yeah.
So anyway, but it gets a 5.
5.
5. I think he's great all the time, and I like the movie. It kept me focused, and
Yeah, I mean it's
it was
right up there.
uplifting and fun, and he sang a lot, and that's just what we want from Elvis.
Yeah, this is almost a straight musical. He sang almost every lyric of this movie. So
And you got to see a lot of Hawaii. It was beautiful.
it's definitely one of the top Elvis movies ever. So I'm giving it a 4 because it doesn't stand out as a great movie altogether, even though
It's one of his best, and you give it a 4.
well,
What's going to get a 5?
I don't know that I'll give a 5 out.
Wow, you are tough.
Spoiler, I don't
You're
think
a
I'll
tough
give it
one.
5. But it's really it. I guess as these Elvis movies goes, the fun comedy or the singing movies, this is one of the best ones. So
And we're going to give it a 4.
no, it's a 4.5. You gave it a 5. I'm giving it a 4.
Wow.
So she loved it. I loved the soundtrack's so much fun, and
Yes. We were singing right along with it.
hey, yeah, well, You know, you got to. She was singing too, though. She just broke out in song right away. I was so impressed how many songs she knew. But the other thing, the last thing about this is I know that he didn't like doing these movies, but this is brand new still to him. He didn't really want to do this, but he seemed to embrace it. He was having a lot of fun with it. He was silly. I know this wears on him as movies go, but this movie is really the launch of these straight up Elvis movies, and he seemed to have a great time with it. So it's a lot of energy, a lot of fun to watch. Okay, so the next movie is Follow That Dream.
Follow that dream.
She's been singing it for like 5 days, so Follow That Dream. That'll be the next one up.
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Well, we'll see you soon. Thanks.
See ya.